Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and this is Factory Town. Right, so over the last couple of episodes, we have made some seriously important progress. However, in today's episode, I'm very hopeful that we're going to maybe be able to make some specialty goods. I don't even know how we sell specialty goods, to be honest. We're making medicine from the apothecary at the moment. We need to get an upgrade to the base, which we can do right now, and I think that we want to do that. House max increased by 10. I mean, that's fine. Also, thank you to everyone who has been giving me a bunch of suggestions. I think one of the suggestions which I was most interested in taking forward was the whole idea of houses upon houses. And that's something that we could act upon right now, in fact. So... no. Yep, straight up there. Something like that. Is that high enough? To be honest, that looks good enough to me. So we basically just build houses upon houses. And if we do that, then that means that we are going to be able to keep all of the houses in the current zone of control that is exerted by the apothecary, that is exerted by the general store, that is exerted by the food market, etc, etc, etc. We need to make sure that all houses on the base level are all up to level 5 before we go and do that, though. And in order to get a little bit more money through the door, we're gonna need to get a little bit more cash. But that's fine. That's only one of the things that I want to do today. As I say, get more houses. That's kind of important, but it's by the by, for now at least. What else do we need? Well, I want to get... what is it? Do we sell specialty goods at the general store? Truthfully, I don't actually know. I don't actually know where we sell specialty goods. And can we get another upgrade to our base? We need a crown, a necklace... and we need more happiness than we've got at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That's all very doable. I'm fine with all of that, but basically what I'm seeing is that there is no specific building that we will use to build specialty goods, or more importantly, sell specialty goods. Fine. Okay, that's okay. The packager. Now, we've not built a packager yet. It is something that I want to do, though. It is very much something that I want to do. And hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that in a little bit. Right, the base is looking pretty darn good, to be honest. I say the base, the town is looking pretty darn impressive, if you ask me. There's nothing too much to complain about at present. All the inputs over here are looking good. They don't have any power. Can we hook these guys up with power? They should be hooked up with power. So why have we not got power being produced? It says we got 100% power production. Not connected to power network. I mean... sure, but I know you are. Let's get that pasture upgraded just a smidgen. Just to see if it needs a higher level in order to be connected to the power network. I mean, I know it is connected to the power network. Does that connected anymore? Any difference? Any difference there? All right, that seems to have done it. Okay, so it seems that steam connectors cannot be built en route towards on the route of the pipe, so to speak. So I need to make sure that I don't have any of that, any of those, just to make sure, because otherwise we'll have a problem. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right, does that work a little bit better? It's got 100% power everywhere, power. That's great. Okay, so that's just a little bit of an extra boost that I think that we'll get, which is lovely. We can't put any power in the farm, but that's fine. Alright, so everything's looking pretty darn good. Everything's working fairly smoothly at present. Nothing too much to complain about. The base is slowly but surely getting more and more impressive. The houses, well, we've got a lot of houses. As I say, I want to improve them all to level 5, but in order to do that, we're going to need a few more yellow coins. I've had a little bit of an idea about how we perhaps raise some more yellow coins. It's not a very fleshed out idea, but I will let you know. So, what I was thinking of doing is maybe we could start growing some regular vegetables, i.e. growing some potatoes, maybe growing some pears, some tomatoes, some carrots, some berries. Because at the moment, we don't really have this extra level. 30. I would really love to make a sandwich, but I just can't do it at the moment. I just cannot do it. It's just not a possibility. We are making bread. We are making bread, but the process to make a sandwich is just so cumbersome that I'm not even sure that I want to attempt it. But maybe I do want to attempt it. Maybe I'm not happy with the amount of stuff that we're making at the moment. All right, sure. Let's go for it. Let's live dangerously. Let's do exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and let's make an area where we can build some sandwiches. All right. We'll clear that out as we go, but for now, what we can do is we can place down a farm right about here. In fact, we could just use this farm. Does this farm give us enough output, enough grain output? Probably not at present, but we could maybe plant some resources. Plant grain. Yeah, because we got a little bit of grain stored up. Can't afford any more grain. That's fine with me. Maybe we just use this farm as a source of resources, but I feel like if we do that, then we'll go down the path of madness, because, well, maybe that's a slight exaggeration now that I think about it. It's just not ideal, really. We won't be able to fully utilize it. Alright, sure. There we go. You are going to grow some grain. Farm tile. It's the one and only good use that we have of fertilizer at present. We can't afford any more. Ah, yeah, that's a bit of an old issue. And we still can't afford any more stuff. Yeah, this is a real problem. I'm telling you. Right, let's get this grain out of here, because I'm going to need a whole bunch more grain in order to produce grain more consistently. So we'll do that. This farm, we can design the rest of the base without, I think, needing to place these farm tiles, but it's fine for now. So this will need to be transferred into bread. So let's get ourselves a grain mill. That can be plonked right down there. That'll be turned into flour. Then we're going to need a kitchen, which I know I have just over here. Just copy that. And then the kitchen will need to be placed right about here, I would guess. Sure, let's place the kitchen right about here, except we need more money in order to be able to make that happen. Any chance that I'm going to get a big bonanza of cash anytime soon? Ugh, not really. Not really. We're pretty cashless at the moment. How regularly are we making, Are we making belts? Not very regularly, unfortunately. This is somewhat of a problem. We don't have any inputs. We don't have any inputs here whatsoever. Okay, can we upgrade? Can we get these guys upgraded? In fact, can we just put more workers in here? Not enough population? Alright, well, something that we can do, at least, we know, at the moment, is build more houses. Which, as I did say, was an objective for today's episode. There we go. I'm kind of keen just to place them down exactly where they are in the base, just on top of them, obviously. Because it's just a little bit easier. It's just a little bit easier to do. Right. Here we go. Hopefully we don't run out of planks. I think we should be totally fine. Great. Happy days. And let's get ourselves a couple more houses. In fact, you know what? It might even give us a little bit more freedom up here to place the houses where we want to place them. We should be able to move houses back a little bit when we're up here. Alright. Nope, not there, but good try. Okay, and we'll just come along the back here. Perfect. Can't afford anymore. We're out of wood. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's get these houses upgraded to as high a level as possible. Not a very high level, and we've just spent all of our yellow coins. That's whatever, that's fine. Alright, and then let's put more people into these pastures. Because if we do that, then it means that we're gonna hopefully fix our cloth issues. Okay. Yeah, we want to be making cloth pretty much continuously. Because cloth is required at both the workshop. It's very, very important that we do that, but it's also required over here. What I think that we should maybe do is get a little bit of a... No, is get a belt split off here, which will take resources to the workshop directly. That way, we don't have to worry about using a... I think we're using a van at the moment thing. We're using a van thing at the moment. Okay, you be deleted. We don't need you. You can be deleted as well. Alright, fine. Then all we need to do is get a splitter, which there is one over here, and deploy that in this location. That'll split things 50-50. Does mean that our production of yellow coins will go down, but I think it's necessary evil. That's a problem. I didn't realize that that was happening. Right, that there. That there. Alright, looking good. Looking mighty fine. So that'll be some yellow coins at least, at the expense of some red coins, because of course it's the red coins that we're getting from the bandage and the poultice. Yeah, so we're going to be making slightly fewer of those things, but that's fine. That's an unfortunate reality. Okay, this farm is literally going full tilt, but it cannot supply any more. Let's bump you up to 10 workers. Yeah. Maybe that'll make a difference. I'm somewhat doubtful. Yeah. Alright, well, maybe that'll make our cloth situation a little bit better. If it doesn't, you know what? We tried. That's fine. That's the main thing. The main thing in life is if you try. It doesn't really particularly matter if you fail. But if you don't try, then what's the point, right? Okay, now let's do the kitchen. Kitchen, as I said, wanted to be over like there. And this kitchen is going to be kind of strange because we need it to make bread. And then we also need it to make... Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, so flour... so we turn the grain into flour, and then the flour with heat combines to bread. However, I can also do a 1-to-1 ratio with a potato. I don't think that that's quite required, but hey-ho. Now we need to get cooked chicken over here and cheese. So, should we start by doing cooked chicken? Let's start by doing cooked chicken. So we need to get bread, sandwich. We need to get cooked chicken as well. This kitchen is going to be very, very busy, and it also needs to make... Oh my goodness, it requires cloth? How on earth is this even possible? Cheese as well. Sure. That's going to be a very busy kitchen. So the input we need... Well, we need loads of stuff, to be honest. Truly loads of stuff. Let's get some more farm tiles. I think... Maybe something like that for now. We don't want to go overboard here. Yeah, that's looking fairly respectable. And then let's plant some grain. Got a lot of grain in the store now, which is great. Is it going to be enough? We'll have to wait and see. Perfect. That's looking pretty darn good. That is looking pretty darn good. Select recipe. There we go. We'll do grain there. Sure. Also, auto apply fertilizer and auto apply water. I missed a little bit, and if I don't go back and fix that, then we're gonna have a problem. I don't have any water in store, but I do have a bunch of fertilizer in store. Let's fertilize this all whilst we're here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. We've already got grain shooting up. So let's get a whatever you call it, a chute, which will make us some flour, and then we'll do that to there. Yeah, that's pretty respectable. All right, so that's that. Now we need to do chicken, right? Chicken. Yeah, all right, fine. Let's do chicken next. I'm thinking that we just get ourselves a brand new pasture over here. If we don't, it's going to be too difficult to orchestrate, too difficult to manage. So that's fine. We'll get ourselves raw chicken. And in fact, what we could do at this grain mill is we could do... I'm going to pause. I'm going to do animal feed and flour. Now, I'm going to delete this. What I can do is I can do a belt, right? I can get a belt up and running right here. Yeah, we'll do metal conveyor. Sure, I appreciate how busy things are at present with the strain on regular conveyors, so no need to worry about that. We don't need to use regular conveyors. I think we should probably just start to use metal conveyors whenever we possibly can. They're a good new standard, so to speak. Also, we're doing fine for coins, so we don't need to be super OTT, super saving our pennies if you'd like, but it's something to consider. Right, so that'll be grain. Hold on. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want that. No, I wanted a sorter. Yeah. Sorter. So, animal feed goes down that very specific route to the... There we go. And then flour can input into here, which is great. Okay, that's good. That's one thing sorted. That's one thing sorted, so that'll be chicken feed up and running in just a second. I say chicken feed. I don't mean chicken feed at all. Right. That is now officially... That's now officially going to be chicken. Also fertilizer, but that's fine. I'm just going to void fertilizer. I don't think there's any reason to keep fertilizer production over here unless we wanted to put it back into the farm. To be honest, not the craziest idea that I've ever had. Right, delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Good. Can we input through the front door? I don't know. I don't actually know if we can. No, we can't. Okay. That'll have to come out there. And then that'll go up there. Alright, fine. So, now we want to get a... Oh, this is gonna be unbelievably confusing. I take it all back. I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. We want to try and keep this as simple as we possibly can. So, output there. And then we're going to have a little void thing over here. What's the point in researching this void obelisk if we don't have the ability to use it? And also, why can I not build another void obelisk? I should have the stone. I should have all of the stone that I require. Why am I not making any stone? We need flame? Oh. Have we filled up our stone reserves? Alright, fine. Trash a whole bunch of stone. There's a bit of coal here. How did a bit of coal get here? Huh. Okay. Delete that bit of coal. That's a weird one. I didn't realize how that was possible. There shouldn't be any coal coming past here. Not entirely sure how that was able to happen, and also don't know where all my stone has gone. I used to have a bunch of stone, but it's now all disappeared. I'm not using magic stone for anything, am I? I say magic stone. Mana brick. Yeah, I don't think I'm using it for anything at the moment. Yeah, why is this not happy? Ah, I don't think that it's properly distributing the resources over here. Alright. Well, that's fine. I'll fix that. I'll fix that right now. There we go. And let's do paths. Metal conveyor belt. Perfect. That's great. And up there, like so. And then, oh, I'm gonna need to get rid of that. Fine. Perfect. Okay, so we need a splitter. Okay, and can we get a chute? Just there? Sure. We'll do that there. Right, so that should be problem sorted, right? That doesn't look like it's a problem sorted. That looks like this bridge isn't giving us enough clearance. If I was to remove that... Ah, okay. That's why the chute wasn't working. That's why the chute wasn't working. Okay. I mean, I would love to do a little bit of terraforming here, but I don't actually think that we can. Sure, I'll try and put a couple of blocks down, but I'm 90% sure that this isn't going to be a possibility. Yeah, we're hitting the water line here. Might just get away with it, but no. Yeah, pretty certain that we're not going to be able to build conveyor belts. Can we build conveyor belts into the water? No. An ambitious goal, to be honest, but at the end of the day, a foolish one. Alright. Let's see what we can actually do about this. Gonna just path over that, pretend that that never happened. We still need a way to get this resource out, so let's try a different method. Okay, let's get this belt, this fancy belt. In fact, let's not do that. Let's do a scaffold ramp. We'll build up here. And we'll build across here. Perfect. I knew it was easy. I just needed to find out the best way to do it. Okay, and you. There we go. Alright, perfect. So, that should work, right? Should have absolutely no issues with that. All looks to be flowing smoothly. We should be getting mana bricks. Great. Happy days. Okay, that's fine. So that's going to be our void our void thing sorted when it eventually does happen. So, chicken is going to go this way. Then we're going to need a logic block. We're going to need a sorter. That's going to need to sort... It's going to need to sort the fertilizer, which is going to be immediately pulverized. Maybe there is a compelling argument for getting it into the farm. I don't care. Not interested at the moment. That's fine. Okay, so with that, we've solved 2 of the requirements. In actuality, we've solved 3 if we can solve fuel. So, we now need to solve the fuel requirement. The best way to get fuel over here? Good question, I don't know. Also, we got tomatoes over here. Maybe we should take advantage of the fact that we've got tomatoes. What the heck are you doing? You're getting deleted, that's what you're doing. You're getting deleted. You're getting deleted. Anyone else wanting to be deleted? You're getting deleted. You're getting deleted. Sure. Alright, that's a little bit better. The minecart procession. Looking mighty fine. There we go. Happy days. Totally fine. Yeah, but there's some tomatoes over here. As I say, I did want to try and get myself some extra tomatoes up and running. That might be something to consider. We could use fuel over here. Actually, hold on. I know I said that I would never use fertilizer for anything. However, we do have a perfectly good source of fuel in this area. I've probably messed up the balance a little bit now, but... Okay, ditch this chicken. Ditch the chicken for now. Get fertilizer as an input. The problem is that it's not consistent. Yeah, so we're gonna have some problems. Right, so we got a bit of output, which is nice. Yeah, to be honest, I think that the fuel cannot come from fertilizer, otherwise we're going to have some real issues. Right, well let's try and make sure that that's not the case. We'll get a forester up and running. I'm going to go and remove this resource. I've not actually utilized sugar much yet. I'll keep a little bit of it, just in the off chance that we come back to it at some point. But for now, chance of that happening, very minimal. I don't think that the minecart can... I don't think the harvester drill can harvest food. Wood. Goodness gracious me. I don't believe it can harvest wood, so that's fine. We don't need to worry about deploying that incorrectly. Okay. This can come out here. And that can come down there. Perfect. You just need to make wood. Oh, you can actually also make apples. Or you can actually harvest apples or pears. Nice. Alright, well let's get wood for now. Of course, it's never simple. Always complicated. Always a pain. Let's do that. Great, so we're going to start to output a whole bunch of actually important resources, which is going to be great. We can't output any more bread because we don't have the other ingredients as of yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, so now we've got bread. Now we've got chicken. Now we just need cheese. Cheese, we need milk, which means that we need another pasture. Right. Milk. Oh no, it can't go over there because we need to get access to the... We need to get access to this. So, what I'm thinking of... Let's delete this grain right here and delete these farming tiles. Then we'll take a copy. This is almost certainly not worth it, by the way. I want to make everyone abundantly aware of the fact that this is absolutely not going to be worth it. Right, get that there. Sure. And get milk. Right? That needs water as well. If I could remove this. Whatever. We'll just get another... We'll get a well. There we go. So, that is going to output milk. We still need to get a splitter. There we go. Looking good. And now, where is this milk going to come? Well, the fertilizer is going to come immediately and be destroyed, because we don't want it. However, I'm thinking that we need to elevate the milk. Operation Milk Elevation is underway. Not really what I wanted to do, but fine. And I think we need to elevate the milk all the way to here. There we go. Let's see if this actually works. Not completely positive that it will. We might be too high a level. If we are, we've only got one bit of conveyor belt left. Why have we got so little conveyor belts? I was convinced that we had way more conveyor belt than that. We do not. Right. It's a bit of a problem. We also have a bunch of steam pipe. Right, so you should stop making steam pipe. We've got enough steam pipe for now. More than enough for now. Right. Delete that. Delete that. And get you. Yep. Get a grabber. Great. Let's delete this flower. For now, it's a temporary endeavor. We'll fix it in a second. Have I got some regular belt that I could utilize, perhaps? Just somewhere, just for now? No, we got 0 red belt. Really? Right. Let's turn that cloth pusher on. Right, so we're getting milk. We're going to separate the fertilizer in a second. And as soon as we get some more belt resource, we'll be fine. So that'll take us into here. So with milk, we just need to make cheese. And then we've got a sandwich. All in the pursuit of yellow coins, which we're actually doing fine for right now. But ignore that, right? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I want to try and get some of this cloth here. Yeah. Try and get access to a little bit of cloth. Problem is that we don't have any belt at the moment. I'm also going to delete some pipes here. Delete more pipes. Yeah, there we go. Build up a little stockpile of belt. That would be quite nice. There we go. Looking good. And also delete some more pipes, because apparently we just don't have the space for pipes. We're full of pipes. We got way too many pipes. Way too many resources. Okay. Will that go in automatically? No, it will not. Let's delete you. And let's turn you into that. And that should be fine, right? Perfect. Right. Get rid of that there. Beautiful. Now we need to get a splitter up here. Or should I say a sorter. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is rather complex. Right. Do I have the resources to build a obelisk of fertilizer destruction? I think I should have enough by now. Really? How do I not have enough for an obelisk of fertilizer destruction? Ugh. Alright. Fine. Okay, I need 3 milks in order to get a cheese. And we've got way too much flour. We've got way too much bread as well. Yeah, this is a full-blown disaster here. Alright, so get rid of that. Why have I got animal feed on this belt here? Oh no, it's splitting. There we go. It's a little better. There we go. So that should work a little bit smoother. We still don't have any fertilizer destructioning process. You know what? Let's try not using extra logs. I'm conscious of the fact that we might have enough fertilizer from 2 combined farms to make this process work. We still need cheese, we still need cloth, but that's coming. That's a coming. Alright, so last thing that we need to do is get cloth. Splitter here. Alright, this is gonna be tough. We're gonna need to try and bring the height of this hill down. No, not terrain flattened down. Terrain block down. I mean, this is gonna be a tough gig. It's gonna be a tough gig. There we go. There we go. Alright, how about that? No, it's very close to working though. That works. That's great. So, cloth comes all the way up here. Beautiful. We're out. We're out of metal. We're out of metal thingies. Conveyor belts. But we're there. We're there. We're so close. It's going to be the best tasting sandwich I've ever had. That's not even close to what I wanted. I guess it is kind of close. Alright, there we go. We've got everything to make a sandwich, right? We're going to make cheese. Happy days. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It looks so good, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, this is just fantastic. Let's get 5 workers in here. This is too important a process not to have 5 workers. Are we going to be able to keep this area heated up enough? I don't actually know. But I suspect so, you know? This is looking good. This is looking really, really good. And we're getting sandwiches. We're getting sandwiches. How great is that? How great is that? Okay, you can just... Sure, just come here. And then what I would also like to do is maybe set up a minecart. In fact, you know what? Probably not. We can probably just take a sandwich. Take a sandwich and dump it off at the food market. You know what? I'm not going to worry too much about... not going to worry too much about using a proper transportation system. I'm thinking that we might be just fine with just a truck. And it's going to net us some serious cash as well. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Although, it would be nice. It would be nice if we could do a rail stop. Output, item filter, sandwich. Grabber. Right, and that there. Yeah. Alright, and then we could put that right there. Perfect. And then, so instead of going all the way over here, I know I said that I didn't actually want to do that. Oh, look at that. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. That's so nice to see. Right, perfect. Great. And then let's plonk down another minecart. completely automated, which is also kind of nice. There we go. Rotate you. You have an item filter of just sandwiches. You have an item filter of just sandwiches too. Everyone has an item filter of just sandwiches. Great. This is looking wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Is there a better way to do this? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Are we going to be constantly having issues with fuel? Most probably. Almost certainly, in fact. But it's looking fine at the moment. The issue is when we have more resources than we can really deal with. And I don't like it when that happens. It's looking so good, though. Look at this. It looks so good. I think cheese is still going to be the issue. But as long as we can keep things running relatively smoothly, then I think that we'll be fine. Yeah. Things are looking good. Things are looking really, really good. Why are we not making as much grain as we need to? Right, we need to have more workers. So we're getting as much grain as possible. Because at the moment, I think we're just making animal feed. And if we are making animal feed, we need some more bread. Yeah, we built up a little bit of a backlog of bread. Bread and milk. Bread and milk might well be the problem. But it's looking pretty good. It's looking very, very good. Very, very consistent. Looking consistently good. Consistently working. And it's going to net us a little bit of extra cash. The problem is with this system is that it's not quite... It's not fully independent. There are still going to be some problems, I think. We've also got a little bit of a... little bit too much cooked chicken. Yeah. Not really sure what we're going to do with that, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking, maybe we take out some cooked chicken. So we're getting a lot of cooked chicken. Maybe we set up another silo, a cooked chicken silo. I mean, that is blocked at the moment, but we can change that. We make this only cooked chicken. Right, take cooked chicken to there. We got a couple of cooked chicken carts at the moment. Probably need to get a couple more. Purely cooked chicken carts. Right. No guarantees that that'll be enough to solve our problems. It will allow us to use, you know, more regularly the fuel, and it will allow us to get through that backlog of chicken, which is also somewhat of an issue. But then again, we don't want to be working through our fuel too fast, because otherwise we won't have enough fuel to make bread. But we got a lot of bread at the moment, so that's fine. Who even knows anymore? Nobody knows anymore. As long as we end up emptying the cooked chicken out from here, then we're going to be fine. That's great. That's great. All right. So that has given us a little bit of extra cash. I'm not entirely sure how much extra cash. One sandwich at a time. I'm not entirely sure that this whole process was worth it. In fact, I'm almost certain that this process was not worth it. The more that I look at it, the more I'm certain that it was not worth it. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that extra cooked chicken. Problem is that fertilizer just doesn't give us enough energy to satisfy the demand of the kitchen. But I bloomin' well wish it did. Alright, well, you know what? At least it's up and running. At least it's up and running now. I'm happy that we did it. Do I regret wasting such a large amount of time on what was, in effect, a sandwich shop? Maybe. I think there's an argument to be made there that I regret wasting my time on this. But it was worth it. But it was worth it. It was good. I can't put any more workers anywhere. Yeah. Sure. 2 workers in there. See if that makes any difference. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. It's fine. Even if it's not the most consistent production, it is production. It is production. Right, what do we need for the next level? We need 7.5k of yellow coins, which is fine. We need to get a crown, which is made in an enchanter, and a necklace, which is made at an enchanter too. So, how do we make an enchanter? That's mana power. What's the prerequisite for this? I presume it's mana transmission. Let's do mana transmission then. That's why we started to stockpile a whole bunch of whatever they're called, mana crystals. Yeah. How have we run out of fuel yet again over here? It's not an ideal situation. Should we buy some more ground? I feel like we need to buy some more ground, right? I'm not entirely sure what ground we want to buy. And I need to get mana crystals set up, so I need to get more houses. And in order to get more houses, I need to build them. Right. There we go. There we go. Let's get some more houses. We can now afford to upgrade houses as well, something which was seemingly impossible at the very start of the episode. Can we get another house fitted in right at the top here? Be nice if we could. I don't think we can, though. No. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. If I can upgrade them all to level 5, that'd be fantastic. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to have enough cloth to upgrade some of them to level 3. But you know what? That's at least given us a little bit of an extra boost. Right. Looking good. Yeah, how do we even get extra cloth? Do we even have extra cloth getting through? I don't think we do. We shouldn't. Yeah. All right, that's fine. We need to set up a little route. Probably best doing it with just 2 wagons, to be honest. And these wagons need to take mana crystals from there to the school. I don't even know how you do that, to be honest. Is that even possible? Maybe if I get rid of these resources there. And then build a block. Build a block right over there. So, should be able to access the barn, which is great. Happy days. Yeah. You can come out here, come out here. Then that's a little bit of a problem. We've hit a little bit of a brick wall. Not quite literally. Right, good. Right, and then over to this way. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing this? It's not actually where I wanted to go. I don't even know why I got angry there. Okay. And That goes there. Perfect. Can we get a path on top of this? Road ramp. What's the difference between a road ramp and a regular scaffold ramp? Especially when you just get a path. There's probably some movement speed difference, I guess. Maybe. Would that allow a connection? It should be allowable, right? There we go. Why will you not move? Yeah, to here. There you go. You totally will. That's great. Go to the school. That's exactly what we're after. That's what we need. Oh no. Problem with having two wagons is that you need to make sure that you double thingy everything. Right. Because these wagons are stupid. You know what? Just don't even bother. Don't even bother, you know? This is a better solution for us. Take anything from there to there, and you can take from the barn to here. Yeah, alright. That should be a little bit smoother. That should allow us to make a whole bunch of mana crystals. Very, very good indeed. We're gonna need more books as well. And now we should be able to make them. Wonderful. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge of a design over here, but it's fine. Looks actually pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. You know what? Everything I'm pretty darn happy with here. This is good. How's our sandwich making going? Is it still working? It's not still working. Presumably because we've got too much of a backlog of flour and then it's just broken down because we can't get any animal feed over here. You know what? That might be fixable. That might be fixable. Give me a second here. I know I've wasted so much time on this already, but you know, sunk cost fallacy, right? It dictates that if you've already put a whole heck of a lot of resources into one specific project, then you're gonna just want to keep spending more and more money or more and more resources on that specific project. So, true to form, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to be the person that you expect me to be. Okay, do that there, and then that there. And you go here. And then, where's a grabber? There we go. Lovely. So, you are going to make animal feed. You are going to make flour. That way, we will never have any issues. Just like that. That's all we needed to change. That's really all that we needed to change. And so we should have a backlog. We should have a backlog at some point where there is enough. Well, actually, there's already a little backlog of flour, so that's fine. So that'll allow us to get chicken. That'll allow us to get milk. We've already got a bunch of cloth coming in. I have no idea why cloth is required to make cheese. I mean, I know because that's how you make cheese, but I feel that that might be a little bit of a stretch in this video game. But I guess if we're doing it, then I'm the sucker, right? I'm the one that follows the rules. But that is looking darn good, if you ask me. Yeah, it's looking respectable. We're at least making sandwiches, right? Cheese takes a bloomin' long time, though. Cheese takes a very, very long time to make. You know what? A sandwich is totally not worth it. It's totally not worth it. Look at that. Okay, so it gives us 30 yellow coins, right? The bread by itself, which is a heck of a lot easier to make, gives us 12. The cooked chicken by itself gives us 5 red coins. Again, heck of a lot easier to make. And the cheese by itself gives us 8 red coins. So we're basically investing 12 regular coins, 5 red coins, and 8 red coins. So about, 13 red coins and 12 yellow coins to make a 30 yellow coin sandwich. Is that worth it? I'm pretty certain that it's not. But hey ho. Can I get another what do you call it? This guy. Another wagon. Okay, so I want to take... I can't take the fuel out of here. Alright, well that's a bit of a bummer. Just gonna delete you. Problem is that we've got a little bit too much fuel coming in. And there's not much that I can do about that. Well, actually there is. Right. How about I finally try and get those stinking bricks together? Those special mana bricks? Hey, I've got enough. Fantastic news. Get that in there. And then I would like a sorter. Do I have a sorter anywhere nearby? Apparently not. Sorter, where all fertilizer goes in here. Right. Basically means that our only source of fuel will come from the chicken farm and the fertilizer from that chicken farm. I'm very, very hopeful that that will be enough fertilizer. If it's not, then we're going to have to tweak the ratio again. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty darn good. And if we could just keep this pace up, then that would be absolutely perfect. We're out of flour, though, which is also a little bit of a bothersome issue. But that's fine. We've got bread. That's okay. Can we actually just straight up get rid of that and then do that there? Does that work? No. It doesn't. I think we can do a grabber here, though. I think a grabber on top of that should work. Let's do some more workers in there. Perfect. Alright. That's looking very respectable. Great. Okay, are we managing to keep on top of the fuel situation? Looks like we just about are. Yep, it's looking good. That's looking good to me. That's looking really, really good to me. I still cannot believe that I've sunk so much time and effort and energy into a sandwich production area for... I don't want to say very little reward, but it certainly feels like it. It really feels like it. Alright, you know, I can't believe that I'm going to say this, but I actually don't think that we've got enough fuel. Yeah, you know what? I actually do not think that we got enough fuel. Alright, here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split it. Half of the fuel is going to get pulverized, and the other half of the fuel is not going to get pulverized. And it will instead go towards the kitchen. Is that the perfect ratio? Probably not. Are we ever going to find the perfect ratio? Almost certainly not. But does it really matter? Not really. We certainly need more production for our milk, but again, as long as it works, as long as this process works, even though it is perhaps a little bit slow, it still makes the occasional sandwich, and that to me still makes it worth it, right? Books-wise, we're doing mana transmission. We're about 50% of the way through mana transmission. That's wonderful. I didn't think that we were going to be going as fast as we are, but that's great. And that'll allow us to do a mana transmitter, a mana receiver, a mana pipe, and mana power. All of which I look forward to fiddling around with in the next episode. Constructing buildings, performing research. Yeah, what are these purple coins? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. These purple coins. Not entirely sure how I get a hold of them. Yeah, not entirely sure how we get a hold of our purple coins. There's a couple of things that are still locked. Can I have a little look at specialty goods? No, I can't actually look at any of the research that I have done. Can I look here? Specialty goods, mana purification. Unlocks gold ingot. I mean, we're probably going to need to get a gold ingot, I would imagine. I don't know what it's going to be for. But it doesn't give us an extra store. That's fine. Alright, well, I think that we should probably think about setting up a gold ingot mining area. We've got some gold. We got a little tiny bit of gold ore over here. I say a tiny bit. It's actually quite a lot in comparison to stone. Looks like gold ore holds a lot more gold than stone holds stone, but that's by the by. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to worry about that in the next episode, because that's it for now. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Factory Town. I'll see you next time. Bye.